What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back. And I do appreciate the support. Guys, listen, we're going to get right to the chase. I seen this story late last night. And this was my first one on the agenda. A lot of y'all was hitting me up in the middle of the night like, Steve, do the story. I got you. This story is out of Darby, Pennsylvania. Shout out Darby, you know what I'm saying? And this story takes place at Penwood Middle School in Delaware County. Shout out Penwood. And this woman pictured up here right now. And I'm being honest, I don't know if that's a 5 o'clock shadow like me, or is that dirt on her face. But either way, that's neither here nor there. This young lady is Kiara Lee, 26 years old. Currently locked up and looking stupid as can be. Ladies and gentlemen, this woman's locked up because she's a school crossing guard in addition to being a recreational supervisor, employee in the recreational department of the school, right? This lady's locked up for distributing THC vape pens and marijuana-infused gummies while she's was the school crossing guard, which she just got fired from. Now, there's been many times out here, and a lot of you guys have seen this or experienced this, where you might go up to a corner store, a bodega or whatever, or you might even go to a liquor store and there's a bunch of kids out there. Some of them look like they old enough to where they not even in high school yet. And they'll ask you to give them cigarettes or buy them liquor or other things adults use in their leisure time that's, not good for your health. And they'll offer to pay you sometimes. They'll give you the money. Go in there and get this for me. We've all seen that. I look at them like they cross-eyed and tell them to get their little asses out of here for the most time. But it's something that happens. This woman is a crossing guard, and she's caught doing this. I told you before, man, there are a lot of people out here that pick money over people. There are also people out here that don't care about your kids because they're not their kids. And if they can use your children as an example of experiencing leisure time, because it says on here, this lady got high with one of the students. You know what? Look at the video and then I'm going to come back and really get into it, because, this is a serious discussion. It's something I want to really talk about. Let's go.
First, the Delaware County District Attorney accusing a school crossing guard of giving middle school students drugs. Good evening, I'm Sheba Russell.
And I'm Dawn Timoney. It is a shock to so many parents in the community who obviously expect these crossing guards to protect their children. Let's send it right out to Joanne Pileggi, who has the latest details and reaction. Joanne.
Good evening, everyone. Tough reality here and virtually anywhere. Preteens and teenagers can usually find a convenience store to buy THC, synthetic THC products and vapes. But police here in Darby say kids, middle school kids, had another source to buy drugs and vape devices.
The stores do it. So I guess she felt like she could do it.
It's already hard enough, like I was saying, for as a parent, just keeping them away from the influences that we already are fighting. So to hear that an actual employee of the borough would even sell the kids, it's insane.
Police say that Darby Borough employee is 26-year-old Kiara Lee, who worked as a crossing guard near Penwood Middle School.
We walk past to go to Fred's every day, so a lot of students seeing her like passing it around and stuff, and they would say, oh, let me hit the vape, let me hit the vape.
And it's a shame that you have these people who are on these corners to do the job to protect these children, and now you're telling me they're receiving drugs and stuff from them. Is utterly disgusting and it's ridiculous.
Lee is charged with distributing vapes containing THC as well as marijuana edibles to middle school students. Cops say she also got high with at least one student and texted about it. Delaware County DA Jack Stolzheimer announced the arrest and said, quote, "School crossing guards epitomize the role of public servant. For an individual to abuse that trust is deeply disturbing and corrosive to the well-being of the entire community."
But I got grandkids coming up. They don't need to be get nothing from a crossing guard.
A borough police officer today stationed at the spot where Lee once worked. Off camera, many students say they knew or heard about Lee.
She seemed like an ordinary person, like regular. Maybe just got into the wrong stuff at the wrong time selling the kids.
I don't know what the borough does or what their policies are on their end for employees, but it's unfortunate.
No comment from the borough who hired Lee. She apparently worked for the borough for the last couple of years. Police tonight confirming that she also worked for the borough's recreation department with kids. Police also saying tonight that they have shut down a local vape shop in connection with this investigation. Lee is being held on $20,000 bond at the county jail. Tonight we're live in Darby. I'm Joanne Pileggi, Fox 29 News.
Before I get into this story, I want you guys to see something. Look over here. This is the girl, the full body visual of this girl. She looks like a child. Species name, Juggernatus yellow brick rhodus, the shortest kind. Thick in the hips, with THC on her lips. She looks like a child, or like she's a dwarf. She looks tiny. Look how small she is. A lot of times, kids relate to you by your height sometimes, and they test the waters. They might know you're a grown-up, but you gotta remember, kids don't know what it is to be a grown-up. They only can relate to people by height sometimes. She looked like a kid. She been short her whole life. People telling her she cute and all this other type of stuff. And just hear where I'm going with this. I think it was easy for her to accept them as children, had them children trust her because she looked like a child herself. They felt comfortable coming to her and saying stuff. She probably was hitting the vape out there. I guarantee it probably started her hitting the vape. Then all of a sudden, yo, such and such. Let me get one of them vapes at the store. I got you. What kind you want? Don't say nothing, no. See, it'd be a lot of people, this is what happens when you refuse to grow up. It'd be a lot of grown-ups out here. Granted, she 26, she well past the point of knowing better. That want to be cool, still want to be cool. Or want people to like them. Do I think she meant to harm the kids? No, but if something harmful happened, she'd have been feeling stupid and looking stupid. You giving marijuana infused gummies, you don't watch the news like everybody else and see how that be messing some kids up, they get allergic reaction. Some of them go to sleep and don't wake up or pass out and have seizures. Stupid. There's a difference between a mistake and willful error. And this right here, this error is truly willful. You getting high with middle school kids? What are they between the ages of what? 13 and what? 11? 14 if they're dumbasses? Or went to school late? You understand what I'm saying? In no way, shape, form should you even be on that level with them. Or they should be comfortable enough for you, they even come up to you and ask you for an adult sinful indulgence. We see this a lot, man. We see this a lot, especially in the black community. We see this a lot. People always want to be cool. That's why it's no difference now in a 13-year-old hanging with a 19 and 20-year-old doing the same shit they do out in the street. We have no structure. What did I tell you about people that usually get locked up and stuff? They got weird looking eyes. Look at hers. Don't look at this and shit because I think she just shaved or she's due for a shave. But look at the eyes. That's one of the worst mugshots I've ever seen. And I guarantee you, if she didn't look, if she cleaned herself up, she'd look half decent. But that's don't even fucking matter. Wrong is wrong. Stuff like this hurts my heart for the simple fact that you're an adult and you're not even acting like it. Children are already disrespectful out here in the street. And when they see adults allowing them to do stuff that's disrespectful, not only to other people, but themselves, they think they're doing the right thing. You got to remember, a child is like a wheel that's continually rolling. You have to keep it on the right path. Whether it's your child or not, you already entrusted with the safety. You was in the recreational department working and giving recreational drugs. if you guys paid attention to the story, I honestly believe she would go and get different flavored pens because they have flavors. That's why the kids be attracted to them. Boom, boom, boom. She realized it was a hustle. All of a sudden, yo, check this one out, this pineapple. Hit that real quick. Oh yeah, I like that. $7, $12. This, you understand what I'm saying? She had her own little hustle going on. Ladies and gentlemen, we have it bad enough when we have children, especially being born nowadays. If you had a child born in the last 2 years, you better fucking worry. Because it's very hard. Because it's a lot of hands, not only in your house, but in the streets that are pulling your children in all different directions, preying on their young minds and sometimes their bodies. And to have somebody like this in a position, like they said, as a public servant doing this, it hurts all the same. And it is kind of worse because she's 26 years old. I don't know if she has children of her own, but I'm sure she wouldn't want her children doing what she's doing with other kids. We got to do better. We got to be better as people. We do. Because stories like this, from an ethical standpoint and just of common sense, are frowned upon. You a crossing guard and you gave my kid drugs? I'd kick 7 bones out your ass, girl or not. This is bull. Do I think she, and like this is the thing, another thing too, do I think she's a bad person? No, I just think she one of them teachers that thought she was cool and wasn't gonna get caught. And I just think, you know, she's stupid. And she get what she get. This is very distasteful and trifling. But I mean, she's in the public. Everybody has their opinion. You guys leave a comment. Tell me how you feel about this thing. Did I make any sense in any of what I said? But I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. I got a lot of videos I got to drop that I didn't drop yesterday. They're going to come hot and heavy today. They all not going to be premieres like this one. They're going to be videos I just drop out. So y'all going to have to catch up because the train keeps rolling and we going high speed today. You know what I'm saying? See you in the next video. Take care. Also, I wanted to say this. Stuff like this has a ripple effect. The problem she created became a problem for somebody else or yet an inconvenience. They got a cop out there doing traffic that can hardly walk. Did you see the fat ass cop? Did you see him? Mad as hell. Ripple effect. He out there with the sign, he can hardly walk. God damn it. I gotta blow the whistle. Beep. Stop. Like just stupid stuff. You had a job, you stayed there for 2 years, so obviously it meant something to you, but not enough for you to not do what you did. And then you did a crime with children that looks really bad. Really bad. Good luck finding a job anywhere else with or without children, because this right here is publicly frowned upon when you do something with children. Whether it's non-sexual or just something that's contributing to the delinquency of a minor. Nothing you can say can make this right. I'm sorry. Makes no sense. Thanks for listening.